Welcome to the Prime Real Estate Network channel on YouTube. I'm your host, Mr. Prime Real Estate, Ric Davis.
And I'm your host, the Texas Real Estate King, LarryWBrooks.
Every week, the King and I will provide you exclusive access to our network of lenders, investors, and real estate professionals from both the commercial and residential real estate sectors.
Now, are you millionaire minded? Or maybe you're a millionaire in the making. Make sure that you subscribe so you can get connected to the network. And always remember, the Prime Real Estate Network, where millionaires are in the making.
Create wealth for generations.
Are you ready to engage in some powerful real estate fun? Because tickets are officially on sale for the HAR Engage Conference.
This year's conference promises an enlightening experience as industry leaders and experts unite to share their insights on the real estate industry, technology, and many other topics.
Whether you're just getting started in real estate in your real estate journey, or if you're a seasoned pro, HAR Engage has something for everyone. Plus, with countless networking opportunities, you connect with tons of like-minded real estate professionals.
So don't wait. Grab your tickets now before they sell out. Head over to har.com/engage to secure your spot at the hottest real estate event of the year. We can't wait to see you there.
No way.
What's up, Prime Real Estate Network listeners? It's your man, LarryWBrooks, a.k.a. the Texas Real Estate King. Hey, when you get a moment, go ahead and go over to shoplwb.com. You can see the Pure Hustle merchandise that we have over there, some of our newer items that we have in stock, and of course, I got all the books that I've authored. I'd love for your support. You have a great day.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Prime Real Estate Network Live. I'm your host, Ric Davis. If you don't follow me on social media, I invite you to do so at Prime Real Estate Ric. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in residential or commercial real estate anywhere in the great state of Texas, but especially here in our lovely city of Houston, you can reach me directly on Instagram at Prime Real Estate Ric. As always, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you this week, and we're really excited about today's episode that's entitled Your First Year in Real Estate. So if you're checking us out live on YouTube, if you're checking us out live on Facebook, get involved in today's show. You can leave myself, today's guest, or the Texas Real Estate King a relevant real estate question in the comment section, and you never know, we may be able to get your question answered on today's show. So I'd like to take some time to introduce my co-host. He is not only a highly successful entrepreneur, a multi-time author, a highly successful real estate broker known the world over as the Texas Real Estate King, the proud proprietor of the Pure Hustle clothing brand. I want to thank him for sitting in with us this week, just like he does every week on the Prime Real Estate Network Live. And I'd like to introduce to our audience, Mr. Larry W. Brooks. What's going on?
I love the introduction, young Rick. Man, come on now.
Hey, man. It's going to get bigger and better. We getting closer and closer to the Engage Conference, man. As we get right there, as we roll into October, our favorite month of the year, man, you know, the energy is just going to be just off the Richter, man. So, hey, great to see you again, brother, man. What's been going on in the world of the Texas Real Estate King and Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm?
Hey, man, what can I say, man? Things have been going good, Rick. Just staying focused on what was going on, right? So sitting down, really building out our conference speakers when it comes to the Engage Conference that's going to be taking place on October 17th. Super excited about that, man. It is coming together special. So For those of you that are licensees in the city of Houston, I applaud you. Go ahead and get out there, get your ticket. If you go to Texas Real Estate King on Instagram, you'll see where it's a special promotion code. So like and follow the page. Also use those special promotion codes to get you some discounts when actually being able to attend the best one-day real estate conference in the country. There's over 500 realtors that have been 400 to 500 plus realtors that have attended it attends it every year, and it does sell out. So do not be one of those to wait till the last minute and miss this amazing opportunity. Not only that, I want to send out a small shout out to those of you that are following the Brooks and Davis brand. You should come out tonight. You know, we have a panel of our top producers that's going to be telling you how they structured their teams, how they do their own individual business, and the growth that comes behind it. So, you know, I know this is usually something we cover at the end, but I'm kind of excited about it. So I want you to know that you need to put on your calendar tonight. You'll be able to follow the page, or we'll put it in the notes where you'll see exactly the address. We'll pull up the address before the end and figure out where it's going to be for you. But or either go to my social media page. I posted about it earlier today. Go to Texas Real Estate King on Instagram. You'll see where the event is located. I personally invite you out to come and listen to people that are doing this business at the highest level. So, yeah, man.
No, appreciate you, man. First things first, I want to implore everybody to go to your Instagram page, make sure that they get those promo codes, get their hard engaged tickets. But while they're on the page, take a little time on some of those reels starring the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. LarryWBrooks. So for those who aren't aware, as the weeks have approached, getting us closer and closer to Hard Engaged Conference, there's been different promo reels, commercials that you might have seen on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, starring Mr. Larry W. Brooks. So I want to ask you this. What went into the production of those promo reels and ads? How fun were they? And what type of reception, what type of energy have you gotten since this promotion has started to go live and get out there on social media?
Yeah, man. You know, it's extra exciting doing it, man. So shout out to the Houston Association of Realtors, the HAR staff over there, man. They are amazing. When I say that they are key players, and I not only in our industry space, but just for us that are, you know, on the advisory boards, us as advisory board chairs, they really help us smooth out the edges of the process. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they realize that we are full-time realtors. We're actually trying to produce, trying to run companies and do all of that. So everybody comes together as a team, and they put these scripts together for us. They're in the background doing the research. So, you know, with a lot of the skits that we've been able to have the opportunity of doing, myself and my co-chair, Shelly, it's been because the staff has researched. They've seen what's been super popular on social media platforms like TikTok, you know, Instagram and Facebook. And they put those things together and they say, okay, guys, here's the script. Let's get it worked out. And, you know, for me, it's funny because, you know, I'm just not a dancing guy. So sometimes we're putting the skits together, you know, we laughing and it's entertaining on the green screen. So, you know, just being able to let it out and let the public see some of the things that we're doing in order to really continue to keep licensees, you know, in front of professionals that's going to allow their business to grow and allow them to be successful. And that's why we do it, man. This is all an opportunity just to give back, you know.
You know, the cool thing about it is seeing the type of thought that goes into getting the word out, promoting the Hard Engaged Conference, but it's also seeing you being able to step out of your comfort zone and do something different from a content production standpoint. You know, we've had the podcast for a while. You've been active on social media, but this particular thing, being able to show your comedic, some of the fun you like to have, I think that's something that is really commendable, because as you start to get closer to more than 20 years in this real estate space, I think it's empowering for people to see that even with your experience level, it's still cool to step out there and do something new, to reinvent yourself in a way, which just brings us to today's show. Because one of the great things that we like to offer over at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm is for all of our new agents to be able to come on the show, introduce themselves and introduce their business to the entire real estate community.
That's right.
And I want to commend today's guest for taking us up on that offer. And I want to give you some time as not only a highly successful real estate broker, but also a realtor with more than 20 years of experience. Could you share a little bit about our background, your background with today's guest, how we were able to get her to commit to being on today's show, and how fulfilling is it that we have a new team member of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm on the show today?
Hey man, that part right there, it's always great when you sit and you talk to young professionals, young entrepreneurs. And I remember having conversations many years ago with this young entrepreneur about getting into the real estate space and getting into the real estate business. And for them to finally start enjoying that journey, I want to say it's been about 6 months, maybe a little less, maybe 1 quarter now, for them to get part of that journey, but not only get a part of the journey, understand that the ideal of being a member of a team can help speed up the process of your learning curve, as well as the growth of your business and really be in full contact when it comes to real estate. So she was able to join your group, our team, and now being able to just expand and just be able to, help with hosting open houses, help with coming in contact with maybe partnerships that can allow the business to grow is great. And then being a part of the Brooks & Davis umbrella, like I said, that's a machine within itself, right? Because we've been expanding not only in the Austin area, as many people know about, but we're in the Dallas, Fort Worth, the funky town, as they like to call it, area, as well as Beaumont. And we're out in Beaumont area. So this brand is really expanding and touching the area of Texas. So when we say we're Texas wide, we're literally Texas wide. So definitely is excited about having today's guest on. Like I said, her being able to be in the entrepreneur space and being able to keep the vision of what real estate can look like, man, she's on the right team and at the right time.
No, and without any further ado, I'd like to introduce this week's guest. She is not only one of the newest real estate rock stars over at Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, but I'm most proud to say that she is a true servant leader, not only in the real estate space, but also in her circle of friends, families, and loved ones. I want to thank her so much for sitting in on the Prime Real Estate Network Live. And I'd like to introduce to our audience, Miss Bethany Belle Osborne. How are you?
Hey guys, I'm wonderful. I'm glad to be on the show. Been watching y'all for a while now.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for sitting in with us, man. You bring such a great, positive, and inviting energy. I want to thank you so much for the background, the bright colors, man, because those are the things that, especially on our show, helps to bring up the energy and make the interviews great. So thank you so much. I know how busy you can be on a Thursday. So first things first, for the members of our audience that are meeting you for the first time, could you take a little opportunity to introduce yourself, to talk about your real estate why and the area of town in which you service?
Of course. I'm Bethany Osborne. You probably know me as Honey if you're watching me from, Instagram or anything like that. But I joined real estate because I want to expand my knowledge and my wealth, and I want to help other people as well. And I live in the north side, so I'm near Spring Cypress, and there's a lot of good areas around here. Just depending on what you want. If you got kids, like if health's a thing for you, do you want to be close to your gym? Do you want to be close to your job? Like all those are factors, but I'm just here to help people get what they want.
I think one of the things that I was most excited about when Larry let us know that you had committed to sitting in with us, because I wanted to give you opportunity to tell a little bit about your story as far as becoming licensed, what it would take to balance life and studying towards your real estate test, some of the anxiety that you might have went through before you actually signed up for the examination. So could you just talk about how you juggle life, goals, and at the same time found the time to actually study for the real estate exam? Because that can be challenging for so many people who aspire to be where you are.
All I can say is just don't give up. Like the more you do it, the more persistent you are, you will get it. You will pass that test. It's all about your drive and how willing you are not to give up. It's a personality thing, really. But the test and the schooling, if it wasn't for my mom helping me, take care of things around the house, you always have to have a team. There's always somebody in the background pushing you, talking in your ear. But it was just always a dream of mine. I want to have real estate myself one day. And all
You
my
know,
friends, I have construction friends. They own construction businesses. They started as concrete businesses. And then I have friends that own multiple properties. I have friends that just flip properties. They don't keep any. They just flip and flip and flip and keep that money in their pocket. So it's just, just depends on what I want to do. And I have a lot of ideas, but I don't want to discuss too much.
No, I understand totally, because one of the great things about knowing you outside of this interview in the space is because we've been able to actually observe and see what it is and the role that you serve within your group and your family, your friends, and your circle. Because one of the things I think is really cool is how helpful you've been with the friends that you have as far as helping them locate properties, apartments, some of those places where they see strong value, but at the same time, all the amenities that people like yourself and those in your social circle need and demand. So how did you pretty much fall into that space of being everybody's apartment locator go-to? Because I think that is like very admirable.
It's so easy for me to put myself in people's shoes, and I can soak in their personality as soon as I meet them. If they're a foodie or a workout freak or they're religious, and then I just take all those things and I find a great community that I think they would love and wake up with a smile on their face every day. It's really important because I like HEB. I want to be close to HEB. I don't mind traveling 20 minutes to my church, but I really like to eat. So I want to be close to food, entertainment, and 10-minute conversation. I probably know exactly where you want to live because I've lived in Houston all my life and I just know this area really well.
One of the cool things that you mentioned earlier is that there are probably people that's checking us out today in our audience who this is their first time interacting with you in the social media space. You have a really strong Instagram following where you've shown a lot of your followers all different aspects of your personality, some of the more eclectic things that you're interested in. So as far as you feel comfortable, could you share with our audience some of the things that you have an interest in that people may not be aware of if they judge books by their cover?
Well, if you're aware of your surroundings, I love music. I love making music. I am a gun freak. My daddy just got me a revolver for my birthday. That's where all the flowers came from. But I love protecting myself and teaching others how to protect themselves. And that's another thing when I'm looking for a house for somebody. I want to make sure it's a safe neighborhood. I would never place somewhere I wouldn't, sleep at night. So it's just my personality mixes in pretty well with real estate.
You mentioned that you're a gun enthusiast, but I also think that we'd be remiss if we didn't share with the audience that you're quite the outdoors woman.
Oh yeah, no, I just went camping last week.
So from that standpoint, what is it about having such eclectic taste that you think helps to draw people to you from that standpoint? Do you think your energy, is it that they feel like you're a thrill seeker? Do you seem pretty inviting? What is it that you think is your magical why people gravitate to you in that sense?
That's something I can't answer. It's just God-given. This person, I didn't have to, practice much for this show or anything. It's just, it comes natural. And I think people can sense that authenticity. Yeah.
Got you.
Thank you. Got tongue-tied. But yeah, it's, I'm not for everybody though. I'm not. And that's okay too.
So since you've become licensed, all your friends and family know that you're in the real estate space. What type of questions, inquiries do your friends and family call you with now? Because one of the things that Larry and I like to talk about is that once you become a licensed realtor, you're everybody's go-to for free advice.
Yeah.
So what type of free advice have you been giving out lately to those that are in your circle?
So people have been calling me with pet problems, and yeah, because a lot of places don't accept certain animals. And I remind them that, because I know these people personally, they have just like mental disabilities. They could qualify for, what is that animal license? So
Service to show they have a service
animal
animal.
license.
Right.
And she called me crying, talking about she got approved for the apartment because she got one. And it was just a wonderful feeling because, when your advice can help.
I appreciate you sharing that story, because I wasn't aware of that particular challenge that your client was dealing with. Because I think there are members of our audience that are pet lovers that could never even think about living somewhere where they couldn't bring the member of their family with them. So could you just talk about how your love for pets and animals has motivated you to actually keep an open eye for those pet-friendly apartment complexes, those listings and property owners that are inviting to those like yourself that love their dogs, cats, and other animals?
Yeah, I definitely keep my eye out, and on the search engines, I always, put dogs and cats allowed. And if they're not, service animals are always allowed. And if you can get approved, it's wonderful to do. And you can take your dog on a plane now, so take them anywhere with you.
Could you just, for those that would be interested, talk a little bit about some of the pets that you've had, some of the pets that you may currently have, share some names?
My frog back there, his name is Tommy. He's a toad. Well, he's a Pac-Man frog, an albino. And then I have a Chinese crested. She's a hairless dog. Corella DeVille had one. I had a snake. He passed away. But I had a rat. I had a bird. I love animals. There's not, I love God's creatures. There's not any creature that I'm not fond of. I'm trying to get used to spiders because I do not like being fearful of anything, because God says, don't fear. And I try to give my anxiety and all that to him. So, yeah.
Now, and I want to give you this opportunity because you are not only a business owner, entrepreneur, as we hear you're a mommy as well. Feel free to bring him on. Let him say what's going on.
Boy. No, come here. I'm trying to help you. He came in with his shirt off. Come here.
No, this is perfect. His timing is impeccable.
He just woke up from a nap and he is not happy for some reason.
No, because this is so perfect, and his timing is impeccable because there are so many moms that aspire to have their own businesses. They aspire to go to real estate school, and between juggling the responsibilities that you are so reticent of and that you take so seriously, while at the same time trying to keep an eye on the future and putting those things to the side to build for not only your future, but your children's future. Could you just give a word of inspiration or give them an idea of one of the scenarios that it took to motivate you to make the change and jump out there from that perspective?
Yeah, I want my child to, look up to me. So I just try to be the best me. Look at you putting on your own clothes. You want to come say hi?
Yeah.
And I really do it all for him. He is my motivation. His hair is a little wild right now. You want to say hi?
No.
Okay. But I'll try to force him to do too much because he can get a little cranky.
I'm not telling him. Tell Jules we'll have him on one of the times when you're not available. So he'll have his own episode. We'll get him in the seat. So
you want to say hi now?
And there it is. What's up with it, my guy? How you doing?
He just took his braids out, so his hair is a little wild.
Mom.
What?
Accept that.
Wait, you two are twinning now. It's like y'all twinning now.
Mama,
I know, huh?
that.
Wait, what do you want? Just get it and go. This?
No, that.
Get it and go.
No, that.
This?
No, that.
Oh my gosh. All right, get down. You're heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh, why do they gotta grow? But yeah, I just want him to see me more than a mom. I want him to see me as a businesswoman, and I want to help other single women, get in a better location to where they feel safe and comfortable by themselves. And I want them to be able to pass down generational wealth to their children. We can't rely on others sometimes. So we just, you said you wanted it. So he said he wanted something, and it was this box on top. Don't touch my stuff, right?
Right. Ah!
You should have seen his face.
Spider in there. He got the Halloween spider.
He just fell on the floor. You should have seen it. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Oh my God, I bet that was priceless.
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
that went
baby.
viral.
It's funny. Are you okay? It
Look.
scared you, huh?
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
You totally outdone yourself. Now we know. Now we know mom's a prankster. Mom's a prankster and everything. No,
Yes.
and look, I know. I want to thank you so much for sitting in with us. I want to give you an opportunity to share your social media with everyone so they can tap in, become a part of your movement, and get an idea of the wave that you're building, please.
It's fake.
No.
It's fake. Stop.
No,
But you can contact me at 832-570-0800. I'm on IG at Houston's Honey. I'm on Facebook at Bethany Belle Osborne. I have a real estate page on there. You can click on my links and you'll find out how to get a hold of me.
I know, absolutely. And for everyone in the audience that would like to meet Miss Osborne in person, she'll be making live appearances on the weekends at 23215 Campwood Terrace Lane. If you don't have your, just watch this episode from the beginning and check out the advertisement. Hey, I want to thank you. I want to thank Jules so much for sitting in. How you doing, my guy? Look, you have a seat with Larry and myself anytime you have opportunity to sit in with us. Hey, look, thank you so much, and keep us posted. And we want to appreciate you so much, Queen, for sitting in with us this week. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys. God bless you.
Absolutely. All right.
Say bye.
Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
That's
look,
real
man.
life real estate, used I remember when I used to have young LB opening doors with me, man. I still got photos that pop up on those anniversary photos that pop up, and it got him, playing with the super key and stuff like that. And it's funny. I just remember when I would go and do real estate tours, and other people would have their kids. He would just kind of be the partner that kept the other kids busy as the parents had a chance to look at the home. So, man, it was that's kind of part of the real estate journey as well.
No, and I want to ask you this because with you being a broker in Houston as long as you have, you've seen so many women that are realtors, entrepreneurs, but at the same time, great moms, great providers, wearing 3, 4, 5 hats. So as a male in the real estate space that's in a leadership position, how have you been just totally like surprised and just totally taken back at how much these ladies are able to put on themselves and at the same time still go out there and service clients and produce and still be a mom? Like, how many times have you just seen just outstanding people making these type of things happen?
Definitely. See, that's what makes them rock stars. Being in the industry as long, I've had a chance, and because many people know that the Brooks and Davis brand and our organization, majority of our organization are women that are leaders and that are going out and being successful in their own right. And so being able to sit down and teach and coach them, because a lot of times what comes with that is what? If I'm an attractive woman working hard, sometimes in my networking events, I come in contact with guys that don't always have my best means in front, right? They're telling me that they want this and that, but they don't know how to show me financial proof. And so one of the things by being a guy in this business and teaching ladies and that are in real estate and that are going out and being successful is, what are some of the key factors that you look at when someone says that they want to buy real estate or they're ready to move, right? How do we pull out their buying power? How do we make sure that this is not just them shooting their shot, but them also being very serious about being intentional about my time? Because if my time is not spent in the real estate space at that time, it could be spent with my family. So, being able to be a real estate broker that can teach, that has taught and that continues to speak in that space, you know, about how to get over some of those curveballs that may come in. So what can I say? Yeah.
And no, you know what's so real about that? You sharing that experience is because you talk about how you had little LB with you. Yeah. I've had my daughter at the office, and now that I reflect, it's just amazing how at Brooks and Davis Real Estate, the doors are always open for the agents to have their kids, their family, and it's not unusual to see, you know what I mean, the agents and their children in the office. So I think that's something that keeps us all young and keeps the energy up and keeps that family feel over at the brokerage.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you know, before we sign off this week, you know, I got to give you an opportunity to have the audience show up everywhere that you're going to show up. So what's going on this weekend in the world of the Texas Real Estate King, man? Will you be making any appearances? What we got going this weekend in the city?
Man, I'll be in the city, you know, just minding my real estate business. I'll probably be out doing some networking and things like that. But I definitely, again, want to invite everyone out this evening. Actually, I'll be there on Saturday. I'll be speaking to Champion School of Real Estate over in the Galleria area. So if you're over there and you follow us and I've already spoken to your class, please stop by and speak. If I have not had an opportunity to speak to your class and you're seeing this, I'm excited about being able to tell you more about the brand, you know, the teams that we have on the company. But even more, for those of you that are interested tonight, coming out to the NRL, it's the NRL in the Galleria area. So NRL Galleria area, and it's off Augustine, man. So you can Google that. Again, like I said, go to my Instagram page. You'll find the address and the details. But you have a cordial invite. You have a personal invite to actually come out there. If you're someone that's looking to maybe change brokerage firms and you're looking for an opportunity just to kind of touch and feel, see where we are, see if we're a fit for you, this would be a perfect event for you to come out to and just really be able to probe the minds of other people that are part of the organization. So definitely an open invitation for you all to come on out.
Hey, man, look, if you don't come out this time, you may not ever get a more cordial invitation from Mr. Larry W. Brooks. So look, be there, be square. Today, 4 p.m., NRL Mortgage, Galleria area, over off Augusta, the Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm top producer panel. We want to talk about how we could close out 24 with a bang and get 25 going at warp speed. So look, Mr. Brooks, anything you'd like to share with the audience before we sign off this week, bro?
Hey, man, y'all have a blessed weekend. Again, go to har.com/engage. If you are a licensee, and you are looking to find ways to continue to level up and build out your business, you don't want to miss the Engage conference. So har.com/engage. Go check it out. If you're looking to be a sponsor, this is an amazing time for you to be a sponsor. So also, if you're looking to be a sponsor of some of the events that we do at Brooks and Davis, reach out to us.
Hey, look, and if you're a buyer's agent, you have beautiful families and you're searching in West Harris County, Katy area, go online, check us out, 23215 Campwood Terrace Lane. Beautiful home, now available in Katy Trails. We'll be hosting open houses there Wednesdays and the next foreseeable weekends until we find the perfect family that wants to make this home theirs. So once again, it's 23215 Campwood Terrace Lane in Katy, Texas. Or you can always come back to this episode and check out the ad at the beginning. On behalf of myself, Ric Davis, and the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Larry W. Brooks, and the entire team over at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Family, until next Thursday here on Prime Real Estate Network Live, we hope everyone in the audience can be safe and be blessed.
Be blessed.